Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my September empties, which means I'm pretty much caught up. If I can post this in October, I'll be caught up. That's a miracle. We did have Ziggy for a hot second joining us. Anyway, today I'm going to share with you the things that I got through in September: makeup, beauty, skincare, body care, etc. I will leave timestamps down below like I always do. So I'll go through the empties, then I'll go, my low buy has been suspended. I'm resetting in October. So these empties will count towards the bank that I have in October. So that's kind of how I'm refreshing. And then I'm going to show you the things that I brought into my collection, like the highlights, the really good stuff. And then at the very end, I will share with you how, I've hit my 5K, but the other goal I have is to hit $2,000 in makeup. So we'll see how I'm doing in terms of usage for the entire year and whether I hit that goal or not. So let's start with makeup as usual. And I have a ton of powders this month, a ton. So first up from Maybelline, I have this Superstay Better Skin powder. It's all rubbed off here, but I did finish this. I had this in my Nightmare on Panning Street project, and I used it to set my eyeshadow primer. I don't love this on my skin because my skin has gotten more and more dry over the years, and this just does not look that great on my skin. I took a look in my inventory. I still have 3 of these. 3 more that I have to get through. Next, from Charlotte Tilbury, I have the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. This is in the shade Fair. I love this powder for underneath my eyes. It's my holy grail. I like this one. I like the one from number 7. That one's lighter. It's interesting because the one from number 7 has a light and medium. And I think I recently used that up too. They have a light and then a light medium, I think. And this falls in between those 2 shades, like the first 2 shades of the number 7. I can't remember the name of the powder, but it's the pressed powder. So this falls in between those 2, and I can use this in the summer. Typically, as my tan is fading, I used the number 7, the darker shade that I have in that powder, whenever I was really tan this summer. And then I transitioned to this, and so I was able to finish this. Now this is too dark for me, so I'm glad I was able to use it up, but the number 7 is too light. So this may still work. I'm trying to use up another powder, so I know this is a holy grail. I know this will always work for me, so it's always a fallback. I love it. One under eye powder that I finished, which I've been working on for a long time. It was not a project. It's by Becca. It's this powder here. The under eye brightening setting powder. This was nice with certain concealers. I didn't love all concealers, but I was able to finally get through it. I don't think I would purchase it even if I could, because there are other under eye setting powders that I prefer to this one, but it was okay. And then I have one more powder. This is a small sample of the Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder. This was pulled in, I had this in my 100 colorful empties, and I pulled it into a project to finish. So I finally did. It's a decent powder. I know they had this on like half off during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty recently. So you can see it's a pretty white powder, but I don't feel like it leaves a cast or anything, but it's a decent powder. I prefer other powders to this, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was pretty decent. I can't complain. Okay, I do have one primer from Smashbox. I have the Photo Finish Foundation Primer, just the original. So I have this little baby sample. This was pulled into my Throwback 30, the Turn and Burn section, so I was able to get this out. I don't love this primer. It's too drying for my skin normally, but I was able to finish this one during the summer. It's not that bad. And then a foundation that I finished is by IT Cosmetics. It's the Your Skin But Better CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream and SPF 50. This is the shade Light. And I think they've renamed this to a different Like, it's still the same product, but I feel like when you search for it, it's not Your Skin But Better. It's something else. And I think the packaging has changed on this too. I've had this for years. Like, the expiration date on the SPF was a long time ago. But yeah, I finished it all up, as you can tell. Yay. I really do love this foundation. Totally would repurchase another one. I think I have the shade Fair, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it's going on my list to repurchase because I do love it. Okay, I have one illuminator. This is by Cover FX, and it's their Click, Stick, and Bubbly. The shade is Bubbly. So it's this. It's funny. I was searching this product on, like, to determine the value, and I think this would fit into another product, if I'm not mistaken. Or I don't know if this was a sample that I got where it doesn't, but it says click. I think you can click it in there. I never had that system. I just got this somehow in a, like, I don't know, some box or something. I have no idea. But this was okay. Not something I would ever repurchase. I feel like there's way better illuminators out there. I just kind of rubbed it all over my face and used it that way. Yeah, it's not a favorite. I mean, you can't buy these anymore anyway. I have one brow product. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the clear brow gel. So everything on here has flaked off. There's probably still product. There is product still in here. And there's two things. There's still product in here. I was using this one day and the stopper just came out. And I'm like, okay, well, I probably need to remove the stopper anyway because I feel like I'm getting close to the end. But I've done this on this product before, and the stopper keeps coming out. There's a ton of product in here, but oh my gosh, to be able to get this to not be super goopy and have like your brows be shellacked. I've had this open for a long time. I feel comfortable saying goodbye to it, even though there's product still in here. There's not a lot, so you can see how goopy it gets on the wand, and then even whenever you do this, there's still way too much product on here, so I just don't have time for this nonsense. I have one eyeliner from It Cosmetics. I have the No Tug Waterproof Anti-Aging Gel Eyeliner. What can be anti-aging about an eyeliner? I ask of you at Cosmetics. What? This is just the shade Black. I enjoyed using this. I tried to use it on my waterline and it worked for a hot minute. But then once it got to be like a dull point, I mean, there is basically no point, it would then get all over my contacts. So yeah. And I'm glad I used it up because this was starting to dry out. I actually have this in brown too. So I probably need to pull it out and see if it's still okay. But it was okay. It's not a repurchase for me. I have 3 mascaras the first one is a primer from Estee Lauder. It's the Little Black Primer. I love this primer so much. I used it for 3 months and now it's rolling out. It's a lovely primer. I could kind of tell that it was starting to go as well. Like it wasn't performing as well. It's so good. It's so good. I would always repurchase this. I have one deluxe size mascara by Stila. It's the Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I love this one too. It's one that I would absolutely repurchase. I've had really good experience with this one, so I would repurchase that. And then the last one I have is a full size by NARS. It's their Climax Mascara in the red tube. I love this mascara so much. And in fact, I ended up picking up the Duo from Ulta. It's such a good mascara. I love the wand. It's just my kind of mascara. I love mascaras like this. So would totally repurchase this. And have. I finished the mini and the full size that I had in that mascara. So I was out and then I saw the Duo as part of their holiday collection this year. So I picked it up. Okay, I have a ton of lippies. Yay! The first one is the first 2 are lip balms. This is by Laneige. It's the Lip Sleeping Mask in the vanilla scent. There's some like soap on here. I need to. So yeah, full size. I finally finished this. This was in a project this year, and I was like, why did I roll in a full size of this to finish? I needed to because it's older. And it smells so good. I love this product so much. So much. The second lip balm that I finished is by Fresh. It's the Fresh Sugar Mint Rush Balm. This is just their lip treatment with a minty scent. I didn't mind the minty scent, to be honest. I usually don't like peppermint, or I feel like this was kind of like a sweet mint. It wasn't like tingly. I think that's what I don't like about minty things. Sometimes they can be tingly. This is not, and I really do like this one. And I like that one smelled different than the other ones. I prefer that scent to the original scent. I have one like lip gloss stick kind of thing. It's a sheer lip tint by Sonia Kashuk. And these have long been discontinued, but this was lovely. So this is in the shade Sheer Plum. I freaking love it. It was so beautiful. And of course I had really good use on it before I rolled it into a project to finish, but I'm so glad I used the whole thing up because I loved this one. Then from Bite Beauty, I have a high pigment lip pencil in Rhubarb that I finished in my Nightmare on Panning Street project. I love this color. Of course, I can't roll any of it up anymore. This is so lovely. I love it. I wish you could get this color. Not that I don't have dupes in my collection, because I probably do. But I'm so glad this is done. And then I have 2 deluxe sizes from Tom Ford. I have the lip color in Indian Rose. So here's my little adorable little deluxe size sample. And then here was the shade. I loved this as well. This is a really nice like spring summer shade, but it's really pretty. I love this formula. And as you guys know, I don't go digging in my lip products because I have so many. From Clinique, the second little deluxe size I have, this is the Pop lip color in the shade Nude Pop. So this one I rolled in, I can't remember which project it was in, Painter's Bingo maybe? And it was a broken lipstick, so I ended up depotting it, and I did dig everything out of this one, which is rare for me. But I finished all of it, so yeah, it's done. I really do love this formula. So that is all the makeup. Now moving on to skincare. Let's see. Let me see if I can organize this a little bit better. I have one cleanser by Clinique. It's the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Holy Grail Cleansing Balm. I love this one. I love this one. I love the one from Pharmacy. I love the one from Belief. I love the one from AOA. Shamasay. That one's really nice too. Yeah, this is a holy grail. And anytime I see this when it's half off, I purchase it. I love it. I still have like 3 or 4 backups. The next cleanser, and I think the only other cleanser that I have, is by Tatcha. It's the Deep Cleanse. This is a deluxe size sample. It was in my 100 Colorful Empties. Not a favorite formula for me personally with dry skin. But, if you don't mind cleansers that are a little bit like, get some of that oil off. I don't need that. But this is a nice product for that. I don't love the little exfoliating bits in these. Like all the 2 Tatcha cleansers that are not the oil I've tried all have that. I don't like that. I have one sample of a toner. This is by Good Molecules, the Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This also is in my 100 Colorful Empties, and this was not a product that I necessarily need in my life. I don't know why I'm smelling it, but it was all right. I think if you're looking for niacinamide, I would say get a serum versus a toner. Okay, serums. From Lancome, I have this Energy to V Smoothing and Glow Boosting Liquid Care. I don't even think you can buy this anymore because when I was researching, I couldn't find it. But yeah, it didn't wow me at all. It was way too watery and liquidy. I didn't like it. From Josie Maran, I have the Better Retinoid Pink Algae Serum. This has 2% retinol and quercetin. I don't know. This is actually a really pricey serum by Josie Maran, and I really didn't think it was that amazing. So I personally wouldn't repurchase it, but I use a prescription retinol, so I don't really feel the need for something like this. And I think it may be a little overpriced. From Glow Recipe, I have the Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. This is in my 50 Shades of Green. And this may be a spoiler depending on when I get this up. I'll probably get up 50 Shades of Green first, to be honest. But yeah, this was a decent serum. It's not one that I feel like I need to repurchase. I kind of feel like this is like a hydrating serum. There's like hair everywhere on it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I mean, maybe if I saw it on a significant discount, I'd pick it up again, but it's not a holy grail. I have this from Tata Harper. This is the resurfacing serum, and there's still a little bit here on the bottom of this, but I can't get it out with the... Yeah, there's a teeny tiny bit left there. I do not like the serum. I don't like the way it smells. It kind of smells like licorice in my opinion. And I have way better resurfacing serums than this, so I would not purchase. Oh, I missed this one in cleansers. I guess it's kind of an exfoliator. And I actually have 2 exfoliators. This is by Tata Harper as well. It's the regenerating cleanser. So it's one of those like cleansers with little micro stuff in there to kind of help exfoliate. It was okay. I feel like there's way better products than this out there, and I don't need to pay this price for it. And then from Fresh, I have the Sugar Face Polish. I found this to be too gentle, which is kind of weird. I feel like there's a happy medium, and I think this was too gentle. It's like the sugar that's already in this product is too dissolved, and then once you put it on, it like just disappears. So I would not purchase that. One of my all-time favorite serums, which is now discontinued, of course, is by Clinique. It's the Clinique Smart Custom Repair Serum. I loved how hydrating this was. I thought it was such a great, like, hydrating serum for my face. They've discontinued this. I think they replaced it with something else, but this was a pricey product way back in the day when you could still get it. This was 3.4 ounces, 100 mils. But yeah, I got through this. I have, I think, one more that's like a 1 ounce size, and that's all I have left. But I do enjoy this product. I don't have any moisturizers this month, which is kind of weird. But I do have eye cream. So from Shiseido, I have the Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. Smoothing Eye Cream. It's the deluxe eye sample. Again, I had this in my 100 Colorful Empties. I actually exchanged this in for another item that I knew that I ended up decluttering, I think. Anyway. Yeah, I do enjoy this eye cream. It's very nice. I use it under the eyes versus the entire eye area. But yeah, it's a nice eye cream. I'm somebody who needs all the help she can get with the eye area. And I actually have 2 sunscreens from Elta MD. I have the UV Sheer Broad Spectrum SPF 50 facial sunscreen. I thought that I was going to like this more than I did. I think this is for me, an okay sunscreen, excuse me. There's other sunscreens that I prefer much more to this that are much cheaper. So would not be a repurchase for me. And this is one that I used to love, but now it's this particular formulation has been discontinued, and they've come out with another formulation, I think, but I haven't tried that one. This is by Neogen Dermology. They used to sell this at Sephora, I want to say, but then they stopped. This is just their Daylight Protection Sunscreen, SPF 50, PA+++. I love this sunscreen a lot. It was kind of like my go-to sunscreen, and then you couldn't find it anymore. Only thing I didn't like about this product is that the packaging would flake. That was my only complaint. Yeah, you can see the little bit there. My only complaint about this, but otherwise it was a lovely sunscreen. I have an oil from Biossance. It's the Squalene and Vitamin C Rose Oil. This is a nice oil. I don't necessarily know that I would use it for the vitamin C that's in there, but I feel like it's nice just as an oil, facial oil. Wouldn't repurchase a full size. All right, and then I have several masks. Let me go through the sheet masks first. So I have one from Jaejun. This is the Intensive Shining Mask. And this comes with it has 3 parts to it. It comes with an essence and then like an eye cream. And I actually put a bunch of the eye cream packets that I went through in the last month in here. So there's like 5 here that I went through. I'm probably going to keep this and put it in my turn and burn so I can show those samples that I went through. But yeah, I got through one of these masks. I'm kind of trying to get through the eye creams first to make sure that I can get through them. And then I have other masks that I'm working on and other like sheet masks that I'm working on in other projects. So those are kind of taking priority for now. All right. And then I got through 3 of these Dr. Jart Vital Hydra Solution masks. I really do love Dr. Jart masks. They're so nice. They fit my face really well. They've got a lot of serum. I really do enjoy these. So I got through 3. And then I have other masks that I got through. From Ren, I have the Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. I did not love this. I just used it up to finish. I didn't think it was right for my skin type. I think this is more of like if you have a lot of redness or what have you. So not something I would purchase for myself. From Peter Thomas Roth, I have the 24 karat gold mask. I'm so excited to get this done. This was an okay mask, not something that I feel like I need to repurchase. I mean, it felt really nice going on. I will give it that. I just don't want to pay the price for this. I want more hydrating masks or chemically exfoliating masks. Like hydrating masks like this one from Pharmacy, the Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. I love this one. It's so good. This is 4.1 ounces. I need to look at my spreadsheet because I think I may have the wrong size. I need to go back and look at it. Anyway, this is one of my favorite Holy Grail masks. Would absolutely repurchase. Love it. The last skincare item is by Peter Thomas Roth. It's the Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches. So this is also in my 50 Shades of Green. So yeah, I finished it all up. It's nice. It comes with this, little paddle thing to fish them out. Only thing that I'll say about these, I feel like the serum in here, there just wasn't a lot. And so that's kind of my big complaint about this one. I haven't tried the other eye patches that I have. This came as a part of a trio last holiday. And I know Peter Thomas Roth has a similar trio this year. I think there's one that's different. They don't have this one. They have the Water Drench. I think they may have the 24 karat gold and eye and body or in face. So the firm one. It's for firming. So I don't know. I may pick them up. I'm not 100% sure. I blame Valerie for getting me into eye masks. It's all her fault. Next, we're going to review body care items that I finished. The first one is by Ahava. It's the Dead Sea Water Mineral Shower Gel. So what's interesting about this is I think I took this out of my inventory because I actually took this tube to my parents' lake house. So it wasn't here. And whenever I was looking at my inventory, I was like, where is that product? I couldn't find it. There's a bubble. And yeah, so, I mean, it's all done. Here, let me just take all the air out of here. It's all finished. Yeah, I finished it the last time I was there. And I was like, oh, empty. I can bring this home. And then I couldn't find it on my spreadsheet. So I'll have to make some tweaks to that. But yeah, this is all done. That one took years to finish because it wasn't here. Next, I have from Bath & Body Works, the Japanese Cherry Blossom Foaming Sugar Scrub. This is my oldest sugar scrub in my collection. I didn't love this. I feel like I don't like the tube. Like, I don't feel like I can get all the product out. And I mean, unless I could have cracked it open, but then it was like, probably wouldn't have been enough for a full body use anyway. But yeah, I don't love it. I prefer this, the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in Papaya Paradise. Not necessarily the scent, but the product. This is way better. The scent was okay. It wasn't a favorite. I have other scents that I prefer to this one, but it was nice enough, and I really do love the scrub, so I got through that. I do have a lip scrub. This is by NCLA, and I kept the packaging, or the box at least, because the packaging on the jar doesn't include the scent. This is the Sugar All Natural Lip Scrub. I don't love this. It's very waxy. And I picked up a couple of these in the, I think BoxyCharm pop-up. Yeah, the scent was nice. I enjoyed the scent, but I did not enjoy the scrub itself. So I think I have one more of these and then I'll be done. I have a skin oil from L'Occitane. It's their almond skin oil. So it's just this little deluxe size sample. It took me a while to get this done because I typically need more of the oil in the winter. And I was using this in the summer. And this is a lovely oil, a body oil. I love it. It's very, very nice. I would totally purchase a full size of that. And then I have a hand cream. You guys, this is ridiculously expensive. By Avant, the Sumptuous Glycolic Acid Hand Balm. This is actually a full size, which I did not realize. This is like $80 something. No. I actually hated this product. I did not like it. I used it on my feet. $80. Like 87 or something ridiculous like that. No. No. And then I got through a couple of hair items. So moving on to like miscellaneous things. I have this from InnerSense. It's the I Create Hold Styling Gel. And this one took me years to finish. Like at least 2 years. I think this was a nice styling gel. I don't think I prefer it to the Kinky Curly, which is my favorite styling gel at the moment. So I don't think I would repurchase this. But it was pretty nice. And it's also a pricier brand overall. And then I got through a huge bottle of a conditioner. This is by Generic Value Products. This is the Sally's Beauty brand. And it's the conditioning balm, which is like a dupe of the Matrix Biolage conditioning balm. I love this. I actually already purchased a full size, another one of these. It's large sizes. This is a liter. I really do love this conditioner for my hair. Like an everyday conditioner. It's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Would we purchase and have. The next item I have is it's actually a hand wash. This is by C.O. Bigelow. And it's their hand wash in the scent grapefruit. I've had a couple of these C.O. Bigelow. It's Bigelow, right? Hand washes for a long time. So I pulled this out to work on. And these are like they used to sell these at Bath and Body Works, this brand. But then they took it out of the store. I love this. They have some really great scents in their hand wash. Like Vanilla Musk is my absolute favorite. But the grapefruit one is really lovely. And the last item I have is a Tinkle razor. And that is everything that I went through in the month of September. In the month of September, I used up 29 full-size items and 20 deluxe-size items. And my total usage, dollar-wise, is $1,045.50, which is insane. Now, it does not include this because I did not have this in my spreadsheet and I need to add it back in. But it doesn't include this. I don't know what the value of this is, so I'll have to add that back in. But yeah, $1,045.50, which is insane. Now, just to highlight a couple of things, that Pharmacy Honey Potion Mask is $60. The Avant Hand Balm is $87. Ridiculous. The Custom Repair Serum by Clinique was like $89. So I had some pricey items. The Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Masks, those retail for $55. So I had some pretty high tickets. Even though I finished the 29 full size and 20 deluxe size items, there are several items that would not count towards my low buy bank. Both the hair care items would not count because I don't count hair care items either towards a low buy or against me. Both the sunscreens would not count either because I buy sunscreen when I need them. And the Charlotte Tilbury powder also wouldn't count. This is just a replacement for me. I already purchased a replacement, but yeah, that doesnn't count. The Estee Lauder little black primer also doesn't count. It's my favorite mascara primer. So I just buy a couple at a time whenever I'm in need. And that's it. So those are the items that would not count towards my low buy. And actually the value of those items that I just showed you is $149.50. So what would go towards my low buy is the difference, which I don't have in front of me. But the value of dollars that I can use in October is $448. Now for the items that came into my collection in September that aren't counting towards low buy anything because I'm resetting in October, remember? So let me pull this stuff out and let me show you what I got. I'm going to start with a few like leftover things from Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty that I got in the month of September. So the first one is this Persona Bronze Multi-Stick. This is for eyes, cheeks, and lips. And I don't even think I've swatched this yet. I got the shade Dune. But yeah, when I saw this being offered, I was really, oh no, I haven't done anything with it yet. So hopefully it's a good shade match. There's the shade. Oh yeah, that's nice. Ooh, it feels good. There we go. Yeah, so this is lovely. Let's see how much is in here. This probably would take me forever to use up. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought there would be. I don't have a lot of things from Persona. I think I only have a palette and that's it. So pick this up. Okay, and I think this may be it unless I have things that I'm not showing you because I'm not showing you everything that came in. But by belief, I picked up the Moisturizing Eye Balm. I love this eye moisturizer and this was half off and I was like, I am not missing out on that. This is lovely. It is so good. If you like hydrating eye creams, highly recommend. It's really, really good. I think towards the end of the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, I was like, slow your roll, girlfriend, slow your roll. Sephora was having a sale on like some skincare staple things. And so I picked up a bunch of stuff. The big one is the Sunday Riley Juno oil. I love this oil. It's a lovely facial oil. So I have a full size I'm working on and I went ahead and picked up a full size because I think this was half off. I wasn't going to pass up that opportunity. It was either 30% or 50% now. I can't remember. And in that haul, I also picked up this Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush Duo. And this was at least 30% off. The shade that I got is Cosmic Coral. So typical Pat McGrath Labs packaging. And then I have swatched this, but there's the shade. It's beautiful. Here we go. I probably would just mix the two together, but I'll show you these two shades separately. All right, so there's the pink and there's that kind of bronzy shade. It's a rose shade. It's so pretty. I think there were a couple other things, but those were the two that I pulled to show you. Oh, no, this one. This was super exciting. This is by Floral Street. It's a perfume. I freaking love this brand. This was in the scent Electric Rhubarb. This packaging, you guys, is stunning. So it comes packaged like this, and then you take off, well, this is attached. I was going to see if I could remove that to let Ziggy play with it. Maybe I can do it on the inside. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Packaging is delightful. So again, this is Electric Rhubarb, and I don't know, does it tell me scent notes? So it says here, an unexpected and bubbly white floral fragrance for the sparkling, luminous, fun-loving, and charming. Well, it doesn't tell me scent notes on here. I'll put scent notes over here. It smells so good, you guys. It's so good. It's so good, and I freaking love the packaging. Curious, can I get this out? Oh, yes. This is going to be a Ziggy toy. Ziggy! And then the last thing I think I picked up during that haul was this Tarte face palette. This is the, let's see, what do they call this? Breezy Cream Blush and Bronzer Palette. And I picked up another duo from Tarte. This same collection, I want to say. And I could not get whatever. Here's the packaging. I love the packaging. This has, the bronzer is Seychelles. And the blush is, they have two blushes, Pink Sky and Peach Paradise. Oh, I love it. I haven't even swatched it yet. So I've already swatched the bronzer in another palette, but I'll go ahead and swatch it. Why not? And then I'll swatch the two blushes. So this one is Pink Sky and this one is Peach Paradise. Oh my gosh. Seychelles, Peach Paradise, Pink Sky. Oh my gosh. And I want to say Pink Sky. I can't remember if Pink Sky is the one that I already have in a full size, or if these two were both new shades. I'd have to double check. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, I think that was it from that Sephora sale that they had. And then let me share with you a few things that I found at TJ Maxx. I'm kind of hopping around here. I found this full size of the Good Jeans by Sunday Riley. I love this product. It's my holy grail, like exfoliating serum. I love my skin loves lactic acid. But it came in this like limited edition Lunar New Year packaging, and it was at TJ Maxx. It was $80. I think this is normally like $130. And I did the calculations. It was cheaper to buy it from TJ Maxx than to wait for me to get it from Anthropologie when they have a 30% off sale, or anywhere else I can get a 30% off sale. That's typically where I get this. Every year is where I can find a really big discount. So that's why I picked it up. And it's got fun packaging. Yeah, so this is the large 1.7 ounce 50 ml size. Yay. And then I found this. I had a bunch of Sunday Riley stuff there. I actually got 2 of these, but I'm only showing you one. It's the Lighthearted Sunscreen. This was like $15. So I picked up 2 of these. I did check the expiration date on them just to make sure that I wasn't buying something that was already expired. These expire in July of next year. So I'm working on a sunscreen now, but I'll probably pull both of these in to work on over the next couple of months, like several months, and get them both out because I think my other ones expire much later. And then I found these, which was really interesting. I'm keeping one and then I'm going to put one as for a giveaway. It's this from Sigma. Now I found this at a different TJ Maxx than I normally go to, but yeah, it's the Sigma Spa Brush Cleaning Glove. And I could not believe that this was there. It's normally pricey, and I got these for $10 a piece. They were actually on like clearance. As soon as I saw them, I was like, yank. I grabbed both of them. I've heard, I think Kat and Haley from Beauty News talked about this a lot, and they loved it. So I went ahead and grabbed one, and then I'm going to put the second one in my giveaway pile. Exciting. Okay, so in September, I went to my family's lake house, and on the way back, I stopped at the CCO over by me, the cosmetics company store that's kind of on the way back from my parents' lake house. And I picked up a couple of things. I found this by Tom Ford. This is their blush, the shade Illuminate blush. I could not believe this was there. This is the shade Explicit Flush. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'll take that. Half off, yes. Of course, as normal, Tom Ford products come in a little pouch. And here is the packaging. And then here's the shade. I've really come to love these types of corally peachy shades. I used to not like them, but I'm really enjoying them now. Anyway, there it is. Lovely. I'm so excited to see this there. Then I found this by Too Faced. It's the Hangover RX Pillow Balm. This was in the Mango Kiss scent. I mentioned this in like the last time I talked about this Empty, that because I had a deluxe size sample that I finished. I've been thinking about this product, and after I finished it, I'm like, I kind of want to use another one of those. And I saw this and I smelled it in the tester in the store, and it smelled so good. So I went ahead and picked up the full size. Yay. And the last item that I think this is the last item that I at least have to show you that I found. It's a Tom Ford Lippy. This is the Ultra Shine lip color in L'Eclisse. Here's the name. I don't know if I said that right. Anyway, here's the packaging. I love this formula so much. I just finished I'm working on finishing another product that's really close to being finished in the same formula. It's so good. And this is a lovely color. I love these. Love, love, love. Oh, one more. I found one more lippy. This is by Clinique. It's the Moisture Surge Pop Triple Lip Balm in Black Honey. And I've had this on my wish list at Ulta, but I swatched it in the CCO, And I really was kind of like, this is really nice. So here's the product. Here's the product. And here's what the lip balm looks like. And it just has a little, I mean, a barely there tint. But it seems really nice. And I feel like when you use this a bit more, you actually can see more of the black honey because it's in that core. But yeah, I'm excited to try this. Now, I'm going to show you a couple more Tom Ford lippies. These actually came to me as a gift from a friend. You know who you are. Thank you. And so I have 4 Tom Ford and 1 MAC. So let's do the MAC one first. This was also part of like National Lipstick Day that the CCO was having buy one, get one. So these were like steals. From MAC, it's the matte lipstick in the shade Get the Hint. And typical MAC packaging, nothing fancy here. And here's the shade. It's so pretty. Yes. And let's see, the 4 Tom Ford lip colors. This one is a matte formula, so typical Tom Ford packaging on all of these. And this is the shade Steel Magnolia. So here's the, right, typical. And here's the shade. These were like less than $20 a piece. Steal. I have a regular lip color, and this is in the shade Nubile. And there's the shade. I love these. I have the lip color Satin Matte, and the shade I have is Rose d'Amalfi. And so here's what this packaging looks like. It looks like a limited edition packaging. It has the white Tom Ford there at the top. I think it is. This is gorgeous. And the last one I have is the another lip color Satin Matte, and this is the shade 1111. And this one is the regular packaging here. And beautiful color. As are all of these. Let's even that out a little bit. There we go. There's the shade. So pretty. Thank you, friend. And then I have this. I think I picked this up from BoxyCharm. This is the Rare Beauty with Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm. And here's the packaging. The shade is Support. I don't even know if I've opened this yet. Maybe I have. Anyway, here's the packaging. I used a deluxe size sample in a different shade, and I really loved it. So there's the product. Oh my gosh, yes. It's beautiful. I love these. Balmy lip products. Boom. I'm going to get into a couple of holiday things, but before I do that, I have a few other things I want to share with you. I'm part of the Skylar Scent Club, and so every month you get a scent from Skylar in a rollerball, a 10 ml rollerball. So here is the one that we got for September. The scent is Garden Party, Creamy Marzipan, Almond Blossom, and Coconut Macaroon. Macaroon, yeah. I was originally like, when I first saw Garden Party, because I don't think I went and like looked at the set notes. I just saw Garden Party and I was like, that's a floral. You know, that's immediately what I thought. Now you can exchange these out. Like if you don't like the way you get, you know in advance what you're getting, and you can go in and change the rollerball that you get to something that's already part of their collection. I decided this, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to, if I start getting a bunch of scents I don't like, which typically could be like winter scents, if there's tree notes or something like that in there, I usually don't like those. But I was like, I'll give this one a try. You know, this one is really good. Yeah, it's much better than I thought it was. And it's not a floral, which not a strong floral. It's a fruity, it's really good. Fruity floral. I loved it. I'm actually thinking about keeping the box so I can go back and look at the scent notes later. There was a sale that was occurring at Glamlight, and I hadn't purchased anything from Glamlight since the holidays last year, like Black Friday last year. So they had a bunch of their palettes on sale, so I picked some up. The first 2 are part of the same collection. It's this Hershey's Kisses collection. This is Special Dark, and it's super cute, and you can the way you open it is here. So there's just like 4 of the shades in this one. It's really nice. little 5-pan fun palettes. The second one I picked up is the lava cake one, the pink one. These are a little bit hard to open, I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, there's the color story on this one. All right, there's like 5 shades out of that one. This shade right here, I don't know if it's because I have some like moisturizer on my arm or what, but it seems kind of patchy. And the pink, this pink right here, the light one, doesn't seem to swatch that great. So we'll see how it performs at some point. Then they had the margarita palette on sale. And I want to say these were really like 30% off. Wait, more than 30%? Now I can't remember. But I really want not the one that's the purple one, the wine palette. But this one is gorgeous too. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, yep. So here's what the palette looks like. And here are the shades. Look at how bright and fun that is. So I'll just swatch some of these. Oh, look at how fun. Colorful. I love it. Yeah. Now, originally was not going to pick either one of these up, but they had them as part as a duo for a really good price. Now, when I first went on, they did not have, the duo was sold out, but then they brought it back. They put it back in stock. Anyway, the 2 Michaela palettes, and I don't even watch her. I mean, she does beautiful makeup. I've seen some of her TikToks, and her accent is strong, and I freaking love it. So anyway, here's the first one, the packaging on the first one. And I know this is an, older palette. It's been around for a little bit. There's the packaging. So it's got this like, and here's what this palette looks like. I originally was not really interested in these, but Danny and Deb did a collaboration video where this was in one of the videos, and Danny speaks very highly of this palette. So I was like, okay, let's try it. Oh, the shimmers are nice. Very pretty. I did not pick any of the boring colors to swatch. And then this one is Pot 2. I love that. I love it. And then here's this one. So it's got green and gold. I mean, it's a little bit tacky. I ain't gonna lie. It's not my favorite thing, but it is kind of cool at the same time. And here is what this one looks like. So much more leaning in the greens and purples. All right, they're in the swatches like this, and where'd it go? This one. Wow. The mattes were a little bit, I mean, they're not looking the hottest, but it all depends on how they perform on the eye. So we will see. It's so pretty though. Okay, now moving into some holiday things. The first one, I immediately bought this as soon as it was available. I actually bought 2. This is by Pharmacy, the Holiday Party Green Clean Trio. And this has 3 scents that are new: Pear Punch, Blueberry Burst, and Tangerine Twist. I'm sure I probably could have waited until the VIB sale to purchase these and get a discount, which I may purchase a 3rd set because I love these so much. I already finished the trio from last year. I actually put all 3 of these in my 100 Colorful Empties project this year, but here's what this looks like. Let me fix this one so you can see the front. And then it comes with a spatula for the 3 of them. I love these. Yeah, I cannot wait. Okay, the next holiday item that I've purchased is by Tarte. This is the Precious Gems Amazonian Clay Cheek Palette. I did not need another cheek palette, but I bought one. Because when I saw this, I was like, yeah. And here are the blushes. There's 6 blushes and then 1 bronzer. This is Park Avenue Princess. So, okay, I was going to say, where are the shades? It says it on here. We have the shades Polished, Refined, Facet, Gemstone, Luxe, and then the bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. So I will swatch these. So there are the 5 blushes and then the bronzer. Oh my God, I love it. I mean, it's more for, you know, lighter skin tones. I love this palette. And then Bobbi Brown came out with their Vitamin Enriched Face Base Duo. I think folks are unhappy that they raised the price on this, but you're still getting a really good discount. And I got this duo from Ulta. So I was able to earn points with it, and I will probably pick up another duo from Sephora, maybe, because I use this every single day, and I love it. I can't not have it. So I have one I'm working on, and I have these 2 plus 1 more backup, I think. Or it may just be these 2. I'm not sure. I have to look in my spreadsheet. Holy Grail, love that item. And the last thing I got was an order from Sephora. And I actually had some reward, like loyalty points from my work that I had to like spend because we were transitioning to a new program. So I ended up with $200 in gift cards from Sephora. I got a bunch of other things. I think I got a dust buster. I got a coffee pour over, which Marley already broke. Thanks. And I'm not bitter. And I actually ended up getting a Shark hairdryer as well. So I spent a lot of points. I had to use all the points I had left. I had been saving for a TV. So I had a bunch. I had a bunch of points. So anyway, I ended up with $200 worth of gift cards from Sephora. So when this particular item came out, I went shopping. I went shopping. So the collection that I am talking about is by Natasha Denona, and it is the My Dream collection. So I picked up the eyeshadow palette, and then I also picked up the cheek trio. I'm so happy. And I actually love this packaging with the splatter. I think it's so pretty. So anyway, there's a couple other things that I purchased with this order, but these were the 2 biggies. So let me show you the palette first. So there's the palette. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I have not swatched it yet. Let's just swatch the whole thing. Why not? All right. So here is the eyeshadow palette. See, do I get all of it in there? I had to swatch these 2 twice because they didn't show up very well. But the rest of it looks so nice. Look at this multi-chrome. Or duochrome, I'm not sure. These cream to powder eyeshadows are really nice. I'm so excited. And then I also grabbed, like I said, the cheek trio. So this one has a cream blush, a glow cream base, and a dream glow powder. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. Okay, so here is the cream blush, the glow base, and then the highlighter. And this right here is the highlighter over the glow base. And this blush is a really interesting formula. It's more like a cream to powder that I've never felt a product like that. It's really interesting. So excited about that. The 2 other items that I picked up with the Natasha Denona items, I have one from YSL. Now I tried a sample of this in my Turn Around project and loved it. This is the Touche Clot High Cover Radiant Concealer, and I grabbed the shade 2 Ivory. This may be more of a summer shade because I think I was looking at the one that I panned in Turn and Burn, and it was like 0.75. So anyway, here's the product. There's not a lot of concealer in here, so there is that. I heard complaints that sometimes you get more than you need. I'm not going to click it up until I'm ready to use it. But I'm so excited. I love this product. And I may have a sample of number 2 in my like sample bag. So I'll have to look and see if that's the case. I don't know why I'm putting it back in the box. I'll have to look and check that out and just make sure that this color would be okay for my skin type. The last item that I bought and that I'm going to share with you today is a blush by Gucci. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I'm buying that. These are the gift cards. So I grabbed the shade Rosy Beige. This is stunning. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I was in Sephora the other day and I swatched the other ones, and this is the only one that I like. Oh, it's so pretty. I mean, maybe I'd get the coral one, but this one, I love this packaging. I love the little clasp. I love everything about this. So excited. So that was my little gift card haul for myself for work stuff. Anyway, those were all the things that I wanted to share with you that came into my collection. Okay, now let me share with you how things are going for the year in terms of usage. So last month I think it was August, I hit I think it was in July, I hit 5K. Yeah, I think in July I hit 5K after my July empties. So for September, as I mentioned, I had $1,045.50 worth of things that I used. Now I do have that one Ahava that I have to add in. So it's probably going to be like more like $1,075 ish. Oh, you know what? Let me scooch over. So I'll put a chart here. That'll show you my breakdown for September. So for skincare, I had $486 worth of products I used up. Makeup was $362. Bath and Body was $136. Hair care $46.50, and then other, which included that hand soap, was $15. So that's the breakdown for September, and then I will also include a chart that shows you the breakdown, same numbers that I shared for September. Then I will share with you a chart that shows all of the makeup, skincare, etc. that I've used up for the calendar year from January to September and how it kind of spreads out into the different categories. The last 3 months in skincare have been really high. So I've used a lot in skincare over the last 3 months, and makeup shot up this month. I used a ton in makeup in September. Actually, September was the highest usage month this year for makeup. Same with Bath and Body because of that Avant hand cream. Then lastly, I'm going to share with you the numbers for the year. So far this year, I've used up $7,114.50 worth of items, beauty, makeup, etc. Skincare is $3,594, and I'm so excited because makeup, I did hit the 2,000 mark this month, and this year overall. I have so far used up $2,158 worth of makeup, and that's just through September. So I am stoked. I feel like I'm going to pass my numbers from 2021 from last year, but I'm going to have to go back and look to see what my total usage was for the year. Bath and Body was $686. Fragrance so far this year is $202.50. Hair care is $275.50, and then other is $198.50. So I'm feeling really good with what I use this year. You got to put makeup on every day. You got to do your skincare twice a day. You got to put it on to use it. Okay, so last year I used up a total of $2,309.50 in makeup. And skincare was $4,101. So I have not hit either of those marks yet, but I don't think I'll have a problem hitting either of those marks. Last year, I used a total of $7,958.50. I am fairly confident I will surpass that because that's around $800-ish, maybe a little bit less. Yes, it is a little over $800 difference from last year to this year, and I still have 3 months to go. So I don't think I'll have a problem hitting that. My lowest month so far this year is $488. used worth of stuff, and that was in February. Average is around 5 to 600. I think that's about my average. Probably closer to 600. So anyway, that's enough about me babbling about my empties. That is going to be it for today. This looks like it's going to be another long video. I'm sorry. Not sorry, kind of. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Ziggy is so funny. I brought Milo in here, and he's like, He's so jealous. All the time. Mr. Territorial. Hi. Yeah, he jumped down. It's fine. Lipstick all over my teeth. Disregard that. More deep cleanser. More. Next, we're going to go into, no, wait a minute. What am I? Yeah, Bodycare. Next, I'm going to share with you Bodycare. I cannot talk. Wow. All right. Now, the two other things that I purchased along with those two Natasha and Deno. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye.